Hey, Leilani with the Magical Solution here, and I wanted to address something that I have observed with regards to um, getting advice with spiritual cleansing. One of the things that I've observed that is not being given to you with regards to a prescription of spiritual cleansing is what to do in the aftercare of a spiritual cleanse, right? So you're told, do this bath or do this smoke cleanse or combine these herbs or do it on this particular day for this particular amount of nights or blah, 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 right? But then once it's over, once you've done the prescription, what is the aftercare? So that you don't get reinfected, so that you don't get spiritually dirty again. So again, depending on the prescription itself, you might be instructed to do a spiritual cleanse early in the morning, utilizing, sun's energy, and then you have the rest of the day once the cleanse is over. Sometimes you might be instructed to do it at night, right before you go to bed. And then it's like, well, what do I do once I go to sleep? Or what do I do the next morning when the cleansing is over? So here are a few helpful tips. It will not be generalized across the board. Obviously, if you are working with an elder, mentor, or godparent, refer and defer to them first. But these are just a few helpful tips. Number 1, refrain from eating anything heavy and from eating meat. During the duration of your prescription and or 24 to 72 hours after your last cleanse. Refrain from cursing and having sex. If you are a horror buff and love to watch scary movies, refrain from that for a minimum of 72 hours after your last cleanse and during the prescription time frame. Drink lots and lots and lots and lots of water. Substitute every and all drinking modalities with water, except for coffee, of course. I can't tell you to take away your coffee. That's something that your elder is going to have to do holding your hand. Detox from social media. So interesting to see how many people talk about how much they cleanse and how good they are with their spiritual hygiene and routine, but you always see them on social media. Try and isolate yourself from toxic people. If you know that you have family members, coworkers, friends who tend to suck you into bad habits or suck you into arguments or just suck your energy out or leave a bad vibe whenever you're with them, detox from them during the duration of your cleansing and a minimum of 72 hours after your last cleanse. Or just get rid of them altogether, if you can. Wear light-colored clothing for the duration of your spiritual prescription and a minimum of 72 hours after. Light-colored clothing, bright-colored clothing, and or any specific colors that your mentors, elders, and the person who prescribed you the cleanse in the first place have suggested. Engage in pranic breathing at your altar in addition to your prayers. If you find that you work in environments that will expose you to toxic energies or energies around death, such as hospitals, funeral homes, mortuaries, etc., you want to wear protective talismans and jewelry that is very reflective. You want to anoint yourself with protective oils during the duration of your cleanse, so after every cleanse, and every day for a minimum of 72 hours. The person who prescribed the cleanse to you in the first place might give you a different amount of time to anoint yourself with protective oils. You might have to do it indefinitely. And last but not least, take this wonderful energy that you have just been infused with and utilize it to clean your home, give blessings to your children, pets, loved ones whom you care about that are in your space. Tend to your plants and gardens. This is the opportunity where you can utilize your good juju to amplify it in your immediate environment. And if you have any left over, which you will, you absolutely will, you can then utilize that good juju to bring in more blessings, money, prosperity, health, wealth, babies, whatever it is that your adorable little heart desires. Anyway, I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions as to who, what, why, when, and where of the things that I had listed, please leave a comment here. If you would like to learn more or be a part of my classes or a part of my mentorship, head on over to my website, www.themagicalsolution.com. Make sure you hit yes to subscribing to my newsletter so that you can receive free content, free downloads, and early blog releases. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Leilani. This is The Magical Solution, and this is how we grow.